Rapid Fire Quiz on 104.1 KRP.
Yay!
All right, we've got a special guest this morning, too.
Yes, we have a visitor from our past, actually Special K's past, really. We only saw this man in the hallways. Kevin actually had to work for him.
I can't believe you guys are still friends.
He has since righted his wrongs, I guess we could say. His nickname was Coke Boss.
I embrace it. I embrace it.
Well, I appreciate you coming to visit us.
What's the problem there? Do you have a cold?
Oh, it's bad Coke. These things haven't changed there.
He thought that Coke Boss, as he's visiting, could be sitting in for Sam as the fifth player.
Yeah,
Rapid
let
Fire
him
Quiz.
play. Let's see how he does.
Are you okay with us calling you that? You want us to call you your actual name?
No, I embrace it.
Okay,
You know-
so Coke Boss.
You gotta face your demons.
All right, I understand.
All right,
sir.
you're
Okay,
in.
well, now you're going to see how we get real snarky on this game.
I'll stab someone.
Oh, God.
You
No
sit
weapons
over there
allowed.
by
You've
Amon.
been checked.
You might
No,
want to
thank
wear
you.
that plate, the winner's plate around your neck.
I know,
Be a shield.
as a shield. Okay, so here's how this works. There are 5 of us. There are going to be 3 rounds. We've got our contestants that have paired up with us to see who's going to win them the weekend tickets on the weekend of August the 30th when the weekend returns to Houston at NRG Stadium.
Calm down, Coke Boss.
Emily is playing along with me. I won last week, so I go last. Darlene is playing along with Eric. Julia is playing on the mod. Emma's got the Coke Boss, and Jessica's got Special K. So here we go. Round 1, 75 seconds.
No.
2 of us will be eliminated.
The order this morning is going to be Eric, followed by Kevin, then Ahmad, and then Coke Boss,
Oh, yeah, you get a chance.
and then Roula.
All right.
Since she won last.
Yeah, you have to go last.
That's right. Okay, here we go.
Are we ready?
guys?
We're going to knock 2 people out of here.
2 people get knocked out.
Calm down, Coke
I'm a little
Boss.
scared he might get knocked out.
Remember,
Then we'll
quick,
get
Coke
knocked
Boss.
out.
You don't go fast enough, we got to skip you. All right, here we go.
All right, Eric, in 3, 2, 1. Eric, the late Ozzy Osbourne was the lead singer of what
Black
legendary...
Sabbath.
Kevin, people from Greece have the most what? Cheese. Ahmad, knots are the unit of speed for what type of vehicle?
A boat.
Coke Boss, this late night host just announced his show is canceled.
Oh, Stephen Colbert.
Yeah, Roula. Luna is the Latin word for what?
Moon.
Eric, what is the most common place people have nookie outside of the bedroom?
Their car.
All right, Kevin, a social media picture post designed to be sexually attractive and elicit attention is called a what?
Thirst trap.
Ahmad, in your lifetime, will you eat 10,000 pounds of food or 50 tons of food?
10,000 pounds. What the heck?
Coke Boss, what does the R stand for in rated R?
Restricted.
Rolla, what was the name of Malcolm Jamal Warner's character on The Cosby Show?
Theo Huxtable.
Eric, the average woman spends how many years in front of the mirror?
5. How the hell am I supposed to know that?
Kevin, the Kiss Cam affair couple
on.
was exposed at what band's concert?
Coldplay.
Ahmad, the Battle of Gettysburg is from
Dang
what
it.
war?
Time.
Woo! Oh, look at us. Ahmad did not have time to answer, which left him with 1
the battle.
point. So Ahmad,
The buzzer went off before I even
No,
said that.
you
of
could have
all
finished
of us,
that.
we got 2 points. Ahmad only had 1 because you missed your second question.
Oh, wow.
And that takes you
Wow.
out, and that ties
I
the
guess
rest
we're all
of us
in
up
the
for the
next
next
round.
round.
Everybody's going
You
through?
got so many random questions that are impossible. The Greeks are number 1 in what? He
Yeah.
said, geez,
What
we don't
the
know what
heck?
the
I
answer
said
is.
the question was people from Greece have the most what?
What?
That would be sex.
How the hell are we supposed to know that?
Now we're doing...
What are you doing,
It could have been from like anything. Have the
That
most
game you told me to buy,
The
Eric.
random question you
That is
gave
true.
Eric
You-
about the women's.
my fault.
the
You did.
clothes
You
or
did.
what?
It was your game.
But like the number of how many years you guys you
2.
should.
Women spend 2 years of their life in front of
But
the
here's
mirror.
what you do: you go.
I should have given you a multiple choice.
multiple choice.
Yeah. All right.
Oh, my
Sorry about
Lord.
that.
I'm
Well,
not-
everybody's going
50
through. It
tons of
doesn't
food,
matter.
Ahmad,
Wait,
50
I'm
tons of
going
food.
through?
No,
No, you're
out.
not.
Sorry.
Exactly. Stop saying everybody. 'Cause
Yeah.
I'm and I'm mad.
All right,
Come on,
Coke
get out, the
Boss
Coke
takes
Boss
the
is in.
second round
Oh,
first.
wow.
Ridiculous.
Coke Boss made it through.
Yes,
All right. So
restricted.
Mod is out. So now who was the last to go?
It's
so we're-
Coke Boss is going to start round 2.
Okay. Coke Boss followed by Roula.
Yes.
Eric
There we
and
go.
Kevin.
Kevin, then
Round
Coke
and
Boss
round.
again.
I can't believe I got beat by Coke Boss.
I know.
Hey, maybe you should have done some of what I'm doing.
All right, let's get to it. Let's get to it.
Right,
Round
so
2. Here
it'd
we
be
go.
faster.
60 seconds.
All right. Hang on.
Oh,
Here we
man.
go. So Coke Boss. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1. Coke Boss. David Cornsweat is the latest actor to play this DC hero in the movies.
I don't know. I got the sweats right now. I don't know what it is.
Rula, what is the corn emoji slang for?
The corn emoji?
Never.
Eric, who played DJ on Full House?
Stephanie Tanner. No, I don't wait.
Kevin, what is the most common M&M color? Is it blue or red?
Blue?
Coke Boss. FCUK is the logo for what clothing company?
French Connection, United Kingdom.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Rula, does sound travel faster in water or in the air?
I guess in the air.
Eric, Guinness beer was first brewed in what country?
Ireland.
Kevin, what is the largest rainforest called?
The Amazon.
Coke Boss, what freezes faster, hot water or cold water?
Cold water.
Rula, what Muppet sang It's Not Easy Being Green?
That was in Kermit, but I ran out of time.
Kermit,
so no
Kermit.
point
Oh,
for me.
wow. So this
I'm
means,
out.
Kevin, you can knock out me or your old boss.
Coke Boss or Eric is going to go to the finals with you because Eric has 1 point. I had none, so I'm out. Coke Boss had 1 point. You have 2. You have the power, Special K.
Obviously, I'm going to take out the big dog. Bye, Eric.
Eric is gone.
But you can't pick
Coke
Coke
Boss,
Boss.
you can't pick for Kevin.
Yeah,
Kevin,
we're
what do
gonna
you
let Kevin
want?
pick. Look at Kevin. How do you think he used to be your boss? Now he wants to tell you what to do.
Look,
So
he
you
told
can
me
pick.
what to do for many, many months.
But he is a guest.
And he is a guest, and I'm going to take his recommendation. Of course, I'm going to boot you, Eric.
Okay. Wow. So what you guys missed?
You have to let the guests
Coke
play.
Boss versus Special K.
All right,
The
what y'all
finals.
missed in the last round? David Cornsweat is Superman. The corn emoji is slang for porn. Candace Cameron played DJ on Full House.
You just
Blue
said
is the
Stephanie
most
Tanner is
common
the other
M&M
character.
color.
You should have known it was porn.
I mean, what?
The
that's
corn.
so-
Yeah.
It's this
Corn.
dumb
I
game
get
that you
it, but I mean,
That's funny. Corn porn.
Yes,
I
They're
don't
a
know.
corn star.
Because there's
Corn.
certain words you can say, like on TikTok, you can't say kill and stuff. Right?
is that why they
Unalive.
do it?
Unalive, you got to say certain words.
Oh, okay.
Now we
So
all know.
corn, I
The
guess.
more you know.
Anybody corny?
Oh, God. All right, so Special K got 2 points. He has chosen the Coke Boss to go on to the finals.
Who goes first?
So,
Who went last?
I ran out of time.
All
I
right,
was
so
gonna
we'll
say
start
Kermit.
with Rula.
No, I'm out.
Oh, you're
Special
out.
K goes and then Coke Boss.
Oh,
Yep.
Because
okay.
Eric is out, I'm out. So Special K starts this round against Coke Boss.
All right, Kevin
So
first,
either
Coke
Emma's
Boss
going to
second.
win or Jessica's going to win. Emma is playing with Coke Boss. Jessica's playing with Special K.
It says, Mr. Coke Boss, you've only been here. This is your first time, and
And
you'll
you're in
actually
the
tie.
finals.
You're in the finals. You'll tie Sam, even though she has more points, but for victories.
Kevin
I had a
versus
little
the
bit of
Coke.
help. You know what I mean?
So Kevin goes
This
first.
isn't the Olympics here.
I
We
had
don't
the
take drug
coffee.
tests. Yeah.
All right, Kevin, here we go. In 3, it's Kevin first.
Kevin gets
all
to go
right?
first.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Kevin, in 3,
Okay, yeah.
2, 1. Kevin, Utah is the state that holds this independent film festival.
The Utah Fest.
Coke Boss, what lives longer, an elephant or a tortoise?
Oh, tortoise, dog.
Kevin, what are most condoms made out of?
Latex.
Coke Boss, 4 billion people on Earth have never seen this weather phenomenon.
A tornado.
Kevin, Meg and Jack White were this 2-piece alternative band.
The white stripes.
Coke Boss, when a piece of a glacier breaks off and floats in the sea, it's called a what?
Iceberg, iceberg.
Kevin, thrusting your lips out in a pouty manner in a selfie is called what?
Duck lips.
Coke Boss, if you have a peptic ulcer, where would it be located in?
Oh, probably my nose.
Kevin, who was Danny's Australian girlfriend in Greece?
That girl.
Was it Sandy?
Sandy.
It was Sandy. Now listen,
But
if we
Kevin-
want it, duck face versus duck lips. You're
Oh,
making a
yeah.
duck face.
I had them both, so I would have taken either.
Okay, so either way, you
Yeah,
would have
duck-
tied Coke Boss or you win. So you win, Special K.
Kevin won!
Kevin, you're fighting.
Jessica.
You would cry like a bitch.
Sorry, Coke Boss. That was a good
4
run.
billion people have never seen snow. Never seen snow.
Coke boss over here
And
has.
then
The peptic ulcer is in your stomach, which I feel like I've got
Cannes
right
Film
now.
Festival is in Utah.
No, the Sundance.
Oh, the Sundance. I'm sorry. Cannes is in France.
Cannes is in Cannes.
Sorry, right.
What part of the Navy
God I
is the
didn't get that
Marines?
question. Exactly right. Sundance. Okay, yes. All right, Coke Boss, thanks for playing along. Jessica, can you hear me?
I can.
Okay, well,
Good job.
congratulations. You're going to the weekend.
Congratulations.
Give me my sash.
Special K wins the necklace for the week. Jessica, you win the tickets. Hang on, we'll get your information off the air.
I'm glad the Coke
Enjoy
boss
the
guy
weekend
didn't win
concert.
it. He would have been snorting stuff off that thing. And
Oh, yes, real smooth. Smooth. Yeah, you can do anything on this.
Coke Boss, I think somebody wants to give you a tour of the station. You can. It's good that
yeah,
you
why don't
came
you go?
by, but I think it's
Kevin,
fine.
take him on a tour. Just show him around.
Yeah,
We got
please
relationship
do.
roulette coming
Can
up.
we go away? That's so awesome.
Yeah.
All right, thank you very much for playing. Sorry we didn't win for you, but Jessica is saying, meh, meh.
Yep.
See you later, suckers. All right, coming up next, it's Roula's Relationship Roulette. I got an instant message on my Instagram from somebody. I've just tried to edit it down to the gist of what she's asking. She's
Okay.
26 years old. She has a job. She knows her lane. She feels like she's just sprouting wings to fly. And she's met somebody, and there's an issue. We'll talk about the issue.
Their wings aren't flying as high.
Yeah, or at
They're
all.
like, yeah, at all.
It's not sprouting.
They have no fly.
They're not sprouting. We'll talk about it in Roula's Relationship Roulette for your help next on the Roula and Ryan Show with Eric.
Good morning from the Bell Furniture Unbeatable Prices Traffic Desk. South Sam Houston told.
Ay, 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 ay. Let's go, everybody.
Come on, everybody.
Spin the wheel, find out what's the deal. It's Roula's Relationship Roulette on KRP.
One more time. Here we go. Come on, Eric. I want to hear you sing it.
Oh, no.
Come on.
This is all robots,
Like
by the
Ozzy?
way. These are not real people. It's just AI made this song.
Spin the wheel, find out what's the deal.
Where's Cocaine Boss?
I'll go get him. He's down the hall.
This is not salsa.
All right, you guys can reach out to me at Radio Roula on Instagram. People still send me messages at krbe.com. Roula's Relationship Roulette. It's just a quandary that you might have been in or a topic we bring up. And this one comes from Lauren. I told her I'd call her Lauren. She's 26 years old, and she feels really great about where she is in life. She graduated college. She got a great job out of college. She's been in this job for about a year and a half, and she feels like she's really like finding her way, and she's like on a great path. Now she's out there in the dating world like everybody else is, and she's done the apps. And she met this great guy. She said, I met this great guy, but she put it in quotes. In her direct message to me, I met this great guy in quotes, which already had my antennas up. Like, if you already know you have to put it in quotes, then is he so great?
That's true.
Because he is not in the same place in life as she is. They met on an app. They've been out on 3 dates, and she likes him a lot. But she has realized in the 3 dates, he doesn't really know where he's going in life, and she doesn't know if she should stick around and give him a chance or. Because she doesn't want him to bring her down. Like, he doesn't have a job right now. He has 2 roommates in the apartment. And I don't know what he's doing. He's doing like side
What's he do
jobs to
all
make his
day?
rent.
If he doesn't have a job,
He does side jobs. It's not like a career.
like a handyman, or
Yeah, well, she didn't say what the jobs were. And so she doesn't know if maybe this person is in the same like headspace as her.
That's tough because in the 20s, I feel like you're just trying to find yourself in anything.
yeah,
Right. But
Like, I
if you
had
already feel
nothing.
like the guy's not in the headspace, she's getting the vibe that he might just be in the loser lane.
I think it all is based on whether or not he has ambition. If he's just really hustling right now and he's just not caught up to her yet, then you can see past that. But if he looks like he's never going to amount to anything, well, that's when you hit the eject button.
833-390-KRBE. I have my answer for her.
If he's-
But I'd like to know if anybody listening has been in her situation, because to the point of ambition, we always say go with your gut and roses, right? Go with your gut. She's already reached out to us for this. She already put great in quotes. And she already feels like he's in loser lane.
Or if she misses out on a great guy, and then all of a sudden, 3 years from now, he did something incredible.
If you feel like
We're
he's
not
in
all on the
loser
same
lane,
path.
then let him go for somebody else to
Yeah, if you
find
think he's a
him.
loser, then just that's not fair to either of you.
But maybe somebody
really
listening had the same feelings Lauren had, and was like, oh, just give it some time.
But if he's out there dating, that means he wants to be, having some fun, and you think you wouldn't want to be too lazy.
Maybe he's just enjoying life. I mean,
you're lazy. A lot of times you don't go dating. You just stay home. You play video games.
Or you're dating because you want some drinks and
but you have
action.
no money, but it's expensive to date.
it really is.
Yeah, but I didn't ask.
Hey,
you
Mom,
how is he
even
paying
doing
for
the
stuff?
simple
Do I get an
things.
allowance, Mom? At your house?
Maybe. Or the side jobs.
Look, it
give
can
you
be
just enough to
frustrating.
drink,
Like
right?
when I got out of college, I had no money, and I watched all my buddies who graduated the same time as I did. They were all doing really well. I couldn't really afford to go out and do the things that they were doing, so I didn't. I just didn't.
Somebody texted, "This is what The Materialists is about." Good movie. I've never heard of The Materialists.
Heard of The
Anybody know that?
Mentalist.
The Mentalist.
Yes.
The Materialists. I don't know.
Oh, it's with Dakota Johnson and Pedro Pascal. She's like a relationship therapist.
Oh, did it just come out?
Yeah, it just came out.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I
Okay,
think that's in like every movie.
Is it Autumn on line 1? Autumn, hi. Welcome to the Roula and Ryan Show with Eric. Good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
Good morning.
We're good.
Pretty good.
What's your Roula's relationship roulette advice for Lauren?
I would run. Just
right.
because, if you're at a point right now where she's already this ambitious, and I'm not saying that you have to have it all figured out at 26,
Yeah.
but she does,
Mm-hmm.
it'll be a point of contention in the future. So, when you start getting into a relationship and the small things start to annoy you because it's not all rainbows and butterflies, I'm sure it'll become a thorn in the side.
Yeah,
and then,
you're right.
it'll be less attractive, right? Because then it's like, well, he doesn't do this. He's lazy. He doesn't have my same drive. And when you're not, like, I guess, aligned in drive in life, it becomes like I think she'll start to see him as being like a loser.
Yeah,
like,
and she'll resent him.
There will be resentment.
For sure,
Yes.
for sure.
And it's only
Yes.
3 dates.
There'll be resentment.
It's not like they're dating
No,
for
I
6
know, but
months.
she's already feeling it, and it's
Yeah.
date 3. Like, it still should be, like I said, like starry eyes, and she's already like
Right.
quoting, he's a great guy. Like, she already feels this about him. I feel like in an underlying way,
Mm-hmm.
and she's just trying to not feel bad about feeling that way. But I think that she needs to go and just live her life, and she'll find somebody that matches her energy, and they'll be great. But I don't think that she should, because what if she feels like she needs to hold back because this guy is like, well, you're making me feel bad, and then they're in a relationship. I just don't think it's a good.
But it's only,
pairing.
it's
She
only
should just
3
let it go.
days. Do you think it's fair to say that sometimes women immediately, right off the bat, they've got to see if he's relationship potential instead of really just being in the moment, living life and enjoying and seeing where it develops?
Yeah,
It
but
has
who
to be
makes the rules,
relationship.
though? It doesn't have to
be relationship doesn't be marriage material.
Yeah, I mean, look, I feel like I'm going to quote what the texter says. That was a really good point, too. And just like Adam, I agree with everything you said. The texter says she already knows the answer. She's just looking for the validation from others.
Yeah.
Because if she already said loser lane and she already put, quote, great guy, girl, I agree with Autumn. He's going to resent you if you start, you're already flying high. And he doesn't know where he is and where he's going and what he's doing and how he's going to do it. You guys are not a match.
So you don't think it would motivate him to get off his butt?
No, because why does she need to babysit somebody? It's only been 3 dates. Cut and run. Cut and run.
Yep. Don't
Life is too short to babysit some adult.
go deeper into it. Then you're like, you want to cut and run 3 months
let me
in.
cater to your ego because I have to dim my light because you're such a loser.
How about
No,
that, though? What
forget
if
that.
she wants to go to, she makes good money and he doesn't make anything and she wants to do some things that are more expensive? I
And
mean,
then
does she
he'll
have
be
to
like,
pay
okay.
for it? And then, or he'll say no and then she can't go do things? It sucks.
Sometimes when you're really in it, like romantically, and all you see is the butterflies and the starry eyes, you'll be like discounting the fact that person doesn't have money. Say, it's okay, I got it, so we can go do it. I got it, so we can get it done, and we can go there, and we can go this. Eventually, that's going to turn into like, oh my God, I have been carrying you forever. Can you just?
Yeah, forever. But maybe it's just for a few months. I mean, like when we got fired at that other place.
5 years later,
I had
she's
a-
still doing it.
I moved in with my girlfriend, Neggy, not my wife, but I had no money. She goes, hey, let's get out of here. And she booked a cruise in Miami. We left here and went on a trip.
Nice.
And she helped me out. I owed her money.
But
And
at
I
the
was
time,
a loser when I was out for
she was
work
willing
for a
to
few
take
months.
the gamble because what if you had decided, you know what, I got a job in California, so I'm leaving. Then y'all would have been at the crossroads of do we want to be long distance or not? What do we think is going to happen? Because she knew your lane was radio. It's not like you were going to all of a sudden become an accountant.
Oh, hell no.
You know
But
what
she
I
saw
mean?
potential.
Yeah, I guess that's the answer. If you see potential in the
Because you
guy,
had
if see potential in
ambition.
this guy.
If this guy is not having any kind of ambition or not showing that he has any drive to better himself, then yeah, you got to hit
said
the
3 dates
eject
down.
button.
Gabrielle is up next, 833-390-5723. Hi, Gabrielle. Good morning.
Hi, good morning. How are y'all?
Good, great.
For those just tuning in, Gabrielle, it's Roula's Relationship Roulette. Lauren direct messaged me about a guy she met, 3 dates with him. She's 26. She's graduated college. She's had this great job. She is just really in a great place in her life. This guy doesn't really know where he's going. She called him a, quote, great guy and said loser lane in her DM. What do you think?
That's rough. Personally, I've been in this situation where I stayed with somebody who was in loser lane way too long, and I ended up like super far back. So if you see the red flags, don't ignore them. You know, if you're already seeing, you know, he doesn't have anything going for him, he still has, if it's not where you want to be, then it's not where you want to be, and that's okay. Yeah. And I think the other person was right. She's just looking for validation from other people who would agree, like, yeah, girl, it's okay. Like, there are a million fish out there, and I know it's cliche to say, but you're going to find your person, and you don't have to rush anything. You know, it's better to wait and find your person that you actually genuinely click with, and you don't have to see potential, because potential is just potential.
So we are validating her then, right, Gabrielle? We're all validating her. Like, it's okay for you to say bye-bye.
And one thing you guys are right about.
After 3 dates.
It shouldn't be. One thing you guys are all right about, as you get deeper in and you catch the feels deeper and deeper, and you really start falling deeply in love, you will ignore those red flags.
Well, like Gabrielle said, it held her back because she gave somebody that chance and it held her back. So I think we all can call this. We're all calling this. Don't feel bad about breaking up with him or ending this. Then you'll be on closure. He'll be on closure for being ghosted.
Somebody said he's going to be on Look at Me Now.
Oh yeah.
2 years ago.
Look at me. I'm Jeff Bezos.
You gave up on me.
Now a billionaire.
I'm Jeff Bezos. I mean, it's fine. It's just, this is not their time.
I made Post-its.
Created Post-its.
Post-it notes.
You can always contact me at Radio Roula on Instagram. It's Roula's Relationship Roulette. You can bring us your. We always just it comes across our grid here.
Real quick, in under 30 seconds. Someone made a good point. Just curious if you guys would have the same. Would you tell her the same news if it was a dude saying this instead of a girl? Same advice. If it was a guy that DM'd you saying the same thing, this girl is not really doing anything. Would you say the same thing?
Knowing what I know now, yes, I would.
Yeah, I would, because there are girls who are in loser lane and they will bring you down. And a guy wants somebody next to him that he's proud of and is like a stand-up person.
Well, for some reason, it's the other way. You feel like if the guy is more of a provider for some reason.
The traditional gender roles.
Yeah.
A guy who's the provider.
But he can look past that.
Would probably be like, it's fine.
There's a lot of guys out there.
You're hot. I like you enough. Let's just go.
Well, there's a lot of women out there that quit working, they have kids and stuff. Or housewives and stuff.
Had jobs, then took the break to have the big job. The bigger job, which is raising humans, and then want to go back to it. You've not seen
bigger
Younger.
Job, don't pay.
That's the whole process. That's the whole premise of Younger.
Yep.
She stops working to raise her child, then tries to get back in it, and then you see the real problems.
Yeah, how are you supposed to get back in it?
It's crazy.
15 years later.
15 years later. All right, coming up next in Celebrity Scoop, of course, we've talked about the passing of Ozzy Osbourne today. That's 2 celebrities in 2 days. So we're going to make our bets. This is terrible. And it reminds me of the Julia Child story. If you don't know that one, that's a famous one here on our show. We'll reminisce in Scoop next on the Roula and Ryan Show with Eric.
All things Hollywood. Celebrity Scoop on the Roula and Ryan Show with Eric.
104.1 KRPE.
It's brought to you by Taqueria Sarandas. We discussed the passing of Ozzy Osbourne, who passed away yesterday morning. Surrounded by his family, he was 76 years of age. No word on the official cause of death, but he has been fighting Parkinson's for 22 years. He's had lots of health problems, and he took the stage 2 weeks ago for the Back to the Beginning show that we were talking about earlier in the show. Just 2 weeks ago to give like a final farewell to his fans who knew it was a final farewell.
It was an amazing show. I think that he really did know the end was coming.
Was it broadcast on television? How did you see it?
They're going to, I've seen the clips online, and they're actually going to release it as a feature,
so
like a feature film. I saw
bits and pieces. Like Metallica performed.
Yeah, they had all these big metal bands.
What's his name? Jason Momoa?
Yeah, Aquaman.
He jumped in this, and when Pantera got on stage, he got in the pit.
Okay.
And just started having fun with everybody.
Thrashing around.
Yeah, they jumping in there. I'm like, oh, I just got my ass kicked by Jason Momoa.
But it was really cool how they ended it. So Ozzy Osbourne came out at the end and did 4 of his solo songs. He did Mama, I'm Coming Home. And
well, that was the finale.
Yeah, that was amazing. But then he brings out Black Sabbath, his original band, and they performed, and it was an amazing show.
We're getting the band back together.
Yep, for 4
We're
songs.
getting the band back together.
They did Paranoid. Paranoid was their last song.
They started with Iron Man.
So, yeah, it was pretty cool.
So $220 million empire is what he leaves behind.
You should play as Take Me Out to the Ball Game.
Oh, God.
Over there,
This is
Mod?
audio. When the Osbournes premiered on MTV 25 years ago, Ozzy Osbourne was 51 years of age. But you could have told me he was 70. I'm watching that because I just knew him as this crazy rock guy. And look at him. He's like a bumbling dad around the house,
'Cause he
tinkering
couldn't
around the
walk
house
really
like every
fast.
other dad.
He always wore those
Yeah.
sweats.
He had the same jeans. He had his closet full of black jeans.
And the black shirt, right?
Yeah, he had the same outfit.
So
everything.
from that, we have Sharon Osbourne, Kelly Osbourne, Jack Osbourne. Amy Osbourne did not want to be part of that show. And in the height of that show, you couldn't go anywhere without somebody wanting a piece of the Osbournes. When they were in Chicago, they asked Sharon and Ozzy Osbourne to come do Take Me Out to the Ball Game for the 7th inning stretch. And this is what it sounded like.
And Ozzy Osbourne.
All right, Chicago. I want to hear a real crazy crowd start singing with me. Are you ready? Are you ready? I can't hear you. Are you ready?
Yes, they're ready.
Are you sure?
1, 2, 3, and let's go out to the bar.
Let's go.
Not Take Me Out.
Let's go out to
Let's go.
the river.
Hold on.
Take me in I don't remember what I have to
Let me sing words.
Not singing.
2, 3 strikes you're out.
3, 2, 3 strikes you're out. 3, 2, 3 strikes you're out.
Gonna miss him.
Hilarious.
The audience's face is priceless.
Yeah,
you gotta
'cause
watch
they're
that.
like,
People said you
we
can
expect
stream it
this.
on Prime right now.
Oh, the whole show?
Yeah.
Well,
Because-
speaking of
check it
other
out.
bands, there was an anniversary today. We were talking about off the air that One Direction was formed on the X Factor 15 years ago today. So if you're 30 years old and at 15 you freaked out for One Direction, I mean,
They didn't last long together then.
15 years.
Harry's
15
been
years
on his
ago.
own. He's been on his own for what, the last 6 years?
How many albums did they release as a group?
Three, was it? I just remember when I first I was pregnant with my second child, and they called me from the radio station to say, we need you to go to the Cynthia Woods Mitchell Pavilion and talk to One Direction.
Wasn't it hotter than hell
This
outside?
British UK phenomenon. And I did not, and I felt like, oh my God, I don't know anything about these guys. Like, what's their story? I don't know. I remember cramming information as my husband was driving me to the Woodlands. And I was like, I'm not going to get their names right. Oh my God. I kept repeating the names. Okay, Zayn, Liam, Niall, or is it Niall? How do you say his name? I'll find out when I get there. Okay, Louis and Harry. Okay, Harry, Louis, Zayn, Liam. I kept repeating it.
It's never fun to interview more than like two people because then
you don't know who.
Yeah.
And I know that when I was talking to them, I knew that there is a girl that knows what their favorite cereal is and all the things. And I'm like, I don't know anything about them. I don't know anything about them.
Who did you talk to?
It was not broadcast in front of the girls of the crowd. It was private in the dressing room. I didn't know who I was going to get. So I had to cram their faces as well because when they walked in, I had to know who they were.
Oh, yeah, good point.
And I got Liam and Zayn. And then during the interview, Louis Tomlinson comes crawling in behind Liam to like scare them, like kind of jump scare them. And as he's crawling in and Zayn is talking to my mic, I'm cramming in my brain like, oh my God, which one is that one?
Oh, no.
Oh God, which one is that one? I can't call him the wrong name. Which one's that one? And then in the end, it was fine. It was fun. And I told them I was really nervous because I knew how much pressure was on me because there's all these screaming girls out there. They're going to lose their marbles. And we had done one of the best promotions we've done in radio here at KRBE. I feel like out of all of my radio stations, this was the best promotion. We gave a listener her own dressing room backstage next to them.
Oh, that's
and
cool.
she could bring her friends.
That'd be
That
so
was
cool, but weird.
epic. If you are that girl now, you're what, 32, 34? Can you call me up or text me or direct message me? Tell me how you are today? Because this girl was so shell-shocked, they barely talked to One Direction.
I remember you saying that, yeah.
You get really nervous,
so shell-shocked.
overwhelmed.
They had like nothing to say. They're like, yes. And there were lots of snacks. I remember a lot of snacks. There were mini cupcakes. And the mini cupcakes at the end, I think Harry had like 2 of them. And then they're like, you want these cupcakes? And I go, just because I'm pregnant doesn't mean I'll eat all the cupcakes. But I took the cupcakes and I said, well, somebody in the front's going to want these. If I say these are One Direction's cupcakes. And I met some girls. They're like, that's One Direction's cupcakes. And so I gave them that.
The frosting off it.
And they rubbed my belly and we took a picture and that picture went viral. I think within like 48 hours, I had like 500,000 shares of that picture.
That's when you realized how big they were.
Yeah,
okay,
it was insane.
So One Direction released 5 studio albums. They were called Up All Night, Take Me Home, Midnight Memories, 4, and Made in the AM. So in a very short time frame, they released 5 albums.
What year did they disband?
I don't know if they've officially ever disbanded.
Yeah, they did.
I mean,
They're not together
because
anymore.
remember Zayn left. That one guy left.
Zayn left first, and that was like, oh my God, Zayn's leaving.
now one of them is no
X
longer
Factor
alive.
2010 to 2011. Then they got put together 15 years ago today. And then, let's see, the last one was 2016.
So 9 years ago.
The hiatus was 2016. So that's at 5 years.
That's
but that's,
it? They did all those
what's the
albums
lifespan of a boy band?
Yeah.
You ask Backstreet Boys, they were together longer than 5 years, and they're still killing it. They're making more money now.
They were at the Sphere.
Oh, my God, I know.
I would have thrown up. I was watching the videos of that performance.
Oh, motion sickness.
Whoever created the graphics really loves Star Wars and all things like Transformers. What's the thing we were going to talk about? And before the scoop, we said, the funny story of us when we first got together.
Oh, what's her name? The cook. Julia
Child.
Oh, Julia Child. We're talking about the 3 deaths.
She was the French chef.
Malcolm Jamal Warner passed away yesterday. The day before yesterday, we talked about yesterday. Ozzy Osbourne passed away yesterday, we talked about today. And we said, oh gosh, there should be a third one. People are saying Connie Francis, but for some reason they're not counting her because the fact these are 2 back-to-back deaths.
I think they're kind of like surprises. Even though Ozzy was older, we didn't think he would go yet.
You just thought, this guy's going to last forever.
Yeah.
And
So,
Malcolm, for sure.
Julia Child, it was her 92nd birthday. It was the start of the show. This is our first year together. And we said, we should call her because Eric always has random celebrities.
And these
in
home
his
numbers
phone.
of like all these people that were famous.
He had her number?
He had her home number.
Wow.
I'd call. Sometimes I just get bored. I call celebrities.
He would just call them up.
Nice.
Ray Romano, Betty White, all these people. So I said, let's call Julia Child to be the first ones to wish her a happy birthday. And she's in California. We're 2 hours ahead. So 6:20 our time was 4:20 her time.
Oh, Lord.
And then we're thinking, oh my God. So as the phone is ringing, we're talking over it just like we are now. And they're like, oh my God, we're going to scare her to death. Like we were talking about how we're going to scare her to death.
She was an hour ahead.
I thought she was 2 hours ahead.
She was in Connecticut.
Yeah, she was on the East Coast.
That's better.
Yeah, so that's why we didn't feel too bad. It was still like 6 o'clock in the morning our time because when we about to
you're
call,
right.
Ryan goes,
all my facts
"Don't
jumbled.
call her. You might scare
her to death, waking her up so early.
Yes, because as the phone was ringing and it wasn't answering, we thought, we probably scared her to
Left
death.
a
And then we
message.
left a message. I left a voicemail. Hi, Miss Julia Child. And there's this whole thing. Okay. 9 o'clock in the morning, we're still talking about it. We bring it back. We go, well, it's Julia Child's birthday today because Julie and Julia had come out and it was a thing. And we call again off the air this time. And this woman answers the phone and says, are we on the radio?
She called us back.
She called us back?
Yep.
I thought we called her. My
No,
God.
because
See, I forgot my jumbled.
Because we left the message and I picked it up and she's like, hello. Yes, I know you guys left a message and I just wanted to tell you.
But remember, she asked us, are we on the air right now?
Yeah.
And I said, no.
Because she called us back.
She
And
asked
then
us
she
not to
goes-
say anything.
She goes, don't say anything, but Julia Child passed away this morning.
Oh my God, I knew that's where it was.
Around the same time that we called.
And we're like, what?
That's
So
crazy.
y'all scared
What?
her to death.
That's what Brian was right. He predicted
No,
it.
stop.
Or maybe
I was
listening to a
worried. I'm like,
voicemail
oh my
for
God.
for a freshly deceased Julia Child. I don't know, because she had the old school machine where you could hear it in the room when the voicemail comes up. So anyway, then we couldn't say anything, and I was waiting to see on the news how long until CNN reported it. It was like 1 p.m. or something,
Yeah,
wasn't it?
it was like 2. Yeah, we knew that for like 3 hours before anybody. It was like Prince. We knew he was.
Yeah, we had to sit on that for a
God, I could
while.
have sworn we called her back.
Our
Thanks for
friends were
correcting
there
that.
in Quad Cities. That's where his plane landed.
Oh, yeah.
And they had to
that's
take him in
another one.
emergency because of what was going on with him.
Overdose.
And then they told me, hey, he's done. He's gone. And they tried to fly him back, and it didn't work.
And I remember that's another
So
one.
we,
My
so now
visuals,
we couldn't say anything about that either.
my visual of where I was watching CNN to see when's that one going to pop up.
Yeah.
I went to the family restaurant. And I'm sitting in the bar and I'm waiting. And I know this information and I didn't say anything. And I'm like, when's it going to come up that Prince died? Is that real? Is that really real? Like real?
And then you start wondering on my friends is
lying.
the nurse, because there's a nurse not supposed to do that.
Yeah,
Right,
that's a HIPAA
right,
violation.
Yeah.
Anyway.
And speaking of celebrities, of course, thoughts and prayers with Britney Spears today.
Stop, Ken. That's just in general. We just think of her and pray for her.
What's going down in H-Town?
104.1.
I'm confused.
It's
As
just
you
a,
should be.
a funny thing to say, like thoughts and prayers.
And just leave it at
'Cause
that, then go to
people are like,
commercial.
what happened?
Yeah.
You're like, no, I just want to give some thoughts and some prayers.
Could be a mess.
Nothing's going on with her other than just whatever crazy
Oh, we
strange
could have
she's
left
writing
it
on her
there.
Instagram.
People would have been digging.
Bless your heart. Yeah,
We don't want to go viral for Brittany again, Kevin. It did not fare well last
I
time.
don't want to be in a meeting.
Me neither.
No, not at all.
Things to do after the show.
Oh, man, that was Kevin.
Right.
All right, it's brought to you by
can be the
Takis Fiber. An updated completion timeline has been set for that bridge that they're going to build. It's going to make it easier for pedestrians and cyclists to go from the Galleria to Memorial Park. So work is expected to begin next year. It's a $22 million pedestrian and bike trail system that's going to connect Uptown Park to Memorial Park's western edge.
Okay. Right over there.
So it's intended to provide a safer and greener alternative to reaching the park for pedestrians. So the pathway will begin at Uptown Park. Where
Like where the rustic is.
Yeah, where an 8 to 10 foot wide trail is going to be constructed.
So it's going to be like a bridge, low footbridge over top of
610.
That's
and it's going to lead to a new mid-block pedestrian crossing designed to improve safety near that busy intersection.
Hope it's high enough.
I sure hope it's barricaded enough so we don't use it like the Golden Gate.
Oh,
yeah.
jump
And then
off
cause
that
more
onto
traffic
610.
problems.
They'll probably cage it out or maybe
Yeah, for sure.
something like that. Then people put locks on it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Created like where you were.
Yeah, and they do it on Allen Parkway here.
They do it here.
hang the locks?
There's a lock bridge here.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Mm-hmm.
And what's the
It's getting
significance
heavy.
of the locks?
So what you're supposed to do is you and your loved one are supposed to
Take a Sharpie and write your names on it.
Yeah, and then lock your love.
Then eat the key, swallow it.
Well, you're supposed to throw it into the water. But of course, you don't throw it down on the street.
Oh yes, sir.
So I don't know where you throw it away here.
Yeah,
but
I'm going down 610 and a key hits my windshield.
In Germany, they had it so where it was over a real body of water, so you could just throw the key in.
Poor fish.
I guess.
But then every couple of years they got to cut those locks down because there's too much weight on the bridge.
Man, there were some there that had been there for like 50 years on the bridge that I was on. So I imagine it definitely brought down the weight of the bridge.
What if you go over there if you break up? You have to go take your
take it off.
Take that little.
Well, you know what they said?
Cutters.
They're like, some people do the digital lock so they can come back and take it off if the love does not last.
Oh, they said digital.
That's funny. It's only funnier because you use an accent. I don't know,
Right.
probably. Coming up next, if you missed what happened on Closure, Stuart reached out to us about Cassie, who ghosted him. Find out what she had to say next on the Roula and Ryan Show with Eric.
Good morning from the Bell Furniture. Unbeatable prices.